Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. For those who keenly followed Kibaki's Othaya funeral, a good majority of you will agree with me that it never went as William Ruto supporters had expected. William Ruto supporters expected a heroic welcome for William Ruto in Othaya, but that did not happen. In fact, when William Ruto stood to speak, he was given an almost equal cheering as Raila Odinga. And I know that did not go on well with William Ruto supporters. They expected a heroic cheer for William Ruto. And for the better part of today, there have been some rumors and propaganda that William Ruto supporters have been peddling for the better part of the day. And the rumor they had been peddling is that Kibaki's grandson refused to greet Raila Odinga. And they have actually been sharing this video. Have a look at the video.
And slowly walking away to take back their positions. The right former Prime Minister Raila Odinga greeting Jimmy Kibaki there. Just a hug, a message of condolence rather to the family. I can see that should be Judy Kibaki, and also greeting the entire Kibaki family there, grandsons, grandchildren, granddaughters, and this is Prime Minister Raila Odinga now going to take.
Yes, that's the video that William Ruto and his supporters have been sharing for the better part of the day. And if you look towards the end of the video has been carefully edited to create, or rather to be seen, as if Kibaki's grandson is refusing to greet Raila Odinga. And that video was also shared by Didmas Baraza, and actually had this to say. Didmas Baraza: after President Kenyatta avoided the handshake with his deputy yesterday at Nyayo Stadium, the grandson of the late Mzee Kibaki paid back the prize to Raila Odinga. And then Didmas Baraza shared that video. Yes. And a good majority of William Ruto supporters in foot soldiers, they have been sharing that video to create a perception and a picture that Kibaki's family actually rejected Raila Odinga today in Othaya. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what is happening behind the scenes and why most definitely William Ruto and his team were actually sharing that video. But before we dig deep into that analysis, let's have a look at the original video. So I want you to keenly look at the original video for you to know exactly what happened.
Asante sana State House Choir. Nitaomba sote tusimame tafadhali ili kuweza kupata wimbo wa taifa wa Jamhuri.
From the original video, you can see Kibaki's grandson actually greeting Raila Odinga. But that original video was edited so that it could be seen that Kibaki's grandson was actually, or rather avoided, greeting Raila Odinga. And for the better part of today, a good majority of Kenyans were actually getting convinced that Kibaki's grandson had refused to greet Raila Odinga. And Kenyans online have been attacking that grandson of Mwai Kibaki. So in this video, I want us to dig deep to see exactly what is happening behind the scenes. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Yes. Just to start with, William Ruto and his foot soldiers are very desperate to create a perception that they have locked the mountain. And just as I did state yesterday, that the crowd that was cheering William Ruto in Nyayo might have been a mobilized crowd. And I still believe that crowd yesterday was mobilized. Because if you look at statistics in Nairobi, Raila is way much ahead of William Ruto, even if an election was to be done today in Nairobi. So if you find William Ruto being cheered more than Raila Odinga, that just tells you that that is not a natural cheer. We expect Raila Odinga to be cheered more in the city because he has more supporters in the city. But for you to find the opposite being happening, then that can just tell you that that's not a natural kind of a cheer. And also you don't expect Raila Odinga to be cheered more in Kalenjin Rift Valley than William Ruto. If that happens, then you can just add the dots to know that something is not actually right. So today in Othaya, William Ruto and his supporters actually were expecting some kind of serious cheering for William Ruto more than Raila Odinga. But again, that never happened. And that gave us a clear glimpse of what might actually be happening there. Already we know that the mountain kingpin, who is President Uhuru Kenyatta, supports Raila Odinga. They parted ways politically with William Ruto. And I'm one person who has been stating that by August election, the ground in Mount Kenya most definitely will be aligning themselves towards Raila Odinga. And that's how naturally our Kenyan politics is wired. It's all about ethnic personalities. And the ethnic and political kingpin of Mount Kenya, I still believe, is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Uhuru's one, or rather the direction, Uhuru is telling the mountain people a good majority of them will flow toward that direction. So today, William Ruto and his team wanted to create a perception that they have actually still locked the mountain. And that's why they went further to even edit a video that Kibaki's grandson actually refused to greet Raila Odinga. And they were just succeeding in creating that perception that maybe Mount Kenya is fully locked behind William Ruto, only for it to turn out that it was an edited video. So it exposes Ruto and his team as people who are actually using propaganda very well to maybe hoodwink the masses into believing that William Ruto is very popular on the mountain. And for those who have been keenly following William Ruto's brand of politics, I'm one person who has really been keenly following William Ruto. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, here, without any fear of any doubt, that a good majority of what you see William Ruto trying to project, that is very, very far from what is actually on the ground. And I won't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, that even if an election was to be done today on the mountain, then the results most definitely we'll be getting from the mountain will actually shock a good majority of Kenyans, because the perception that has been created is that William Ruto is very popular on the mountain. That is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm saying that without any fear of contradiction at all. William Ruto has successfully created a very false illusion and perception that is very popular on the mountain. That is not the case. And that was actually even witnessed when they attempted to even edit a video. And then secondly, if you look at the kind of remarks Jimmy Kibaki made at Nyayo Stadium yesterday, that video might have been edited to actually sustain what Jimmy Kibaki said yesterday. Jimmy Kibaki actually took the occasion, or rather mentioned William Ruto in a government function, an occasion and function that was being organized, that was funded and was being organized by the government. Jimmy Kibaki actually took that occasion to give William Ruto some kind of mileage. So that video was edited intentionally to sustain what maybe Jimmy Kibaki had said, to sustain a feeling and a perception that Kibaki family actually were not in very good terms with Raila Odinga. That was the reason that video was actually edited. But from where I see it, I honestly believe that the intended maybe desire actually backfired. Because the truth has actually just been revealed that the video was actually edited. But largely before the truth came out, they were going, or rather they were getting away with the propaganda. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible again, also subscribe, give this video a like. God bless you, God bless Kenya.